My name is Sunday Bada. I am here again to teach you guys how to solve JAMB pass question, mathematics for year 2022. Let's begin to solve this question together. In the below diagram, ZYP equals to 48 and onto angle XZY equals to 150. What is the angle of ZXY? ZXY. We were asked to look for this angle. This is the angle we are trying to look for, which is ZXY. This is the angle we are trying to look for. If you look at this angle like this, you see there is the angle of a straight line. Angle of a straight line. Let me redraw it. Angle of a straight line. When this place is 150 degree, what will be the angle of this place? Anything angle of straight line, the sum of angle of straight line is what? 180. Therefore, we are going to say 180 minus 150 degree is going to give us what? 30 degree. Meaning that therefore this space will be 30 degrees. This inner one here will be 30 degree. The second one, this one, 48, where we have 48 degree. This one is also angle of a straight line. This angle of a straight line is 180. What will be this space? It means that we are going to say 180 minus 48 degree. What is it going to give us? It's going to give us 132. 132 degree. Here. 132 degree. It means that this space will be what? 132. Therefore, the sum of interior triangle, sum of triangle is 180. We have 30 here already. We have 30 here already. 30. And we have here already 132. Therefore, what is it going to be the final answer? Here the question asks us to look for ZXY, which is the final one. Now we are going to add up these two and minus it from the 180 because the total angle here, the summation supposed to be 180 degree. And the question we have substituted. We have calculated the two angle by ourselves, which is 30 degree and 132 degree. The third one that we want to look for, we are going to say 180 minus 132 degree plus 30 degree. What is 132 plus 160? 180 minus, the total will be what? It's going to give us 162 degree. 180 degree minus 162 degree is going to give us 18 degree. Our final answer will be 18 degree. What the question say we should look for? ZXY, which is this space that we get for 18 degree. Where is 18 here? E. Let's move to the next question. A solid is made up of a cylinder of height 20 centimeter and diameter of 14 centimeter with a cone of slight height 10 centimeter on top as shown in the diagram below. Calculate the total surface area of the solid. Now, the question said that we should calculate the total surface area of this cylinder. If you look at this, we have two shapes of diagram here. We have a cylinder and we have a cone at the top. This is the cone at the top. Therefore, the total formula we are going to use is total surface area. We are going to use the surface area of cylinder base and the area of a cone. The total area of cylinder base plus area of cone. This is the formula we are going to use because we have two different shapes here. Now, what is the area of our cylinder base? Is 2 pi r h. What is the area of a cone is pi r l. This L represents height, slot height 10 centimeter. That's what it represents, the one here that has been given to us from 10 centimeter at the top of the building. Now, let's apply the formula here. This L, what did I say represents? It represents 10. The pi already, we know that is 22/7. What is our radius? Our radius is what? The diameter is 14. Half of diameter, it is 7, which is radius. Now, 7 is our radius. What else? I think that's all. Now, let's apply this formula here. 2 multiplied by pi, 22/7. Now, what is our radius? Our radius is what? 7. What is our height? Our height is what? Is 20 centimeter here. Height 20 centimeter plus what is pi? 22/7. Our radius multiplied by the L. L represents what? 10. 10 slight height, which is 10. Now let's divide. We have 7 as denominator down. 7 here 1, 7 here 1. 7 here 1, 7 here 1. What do we have left? Total area equals to 22. 2 times 22, it will give us 44. 44 times 20, 44 times 20 is going to give us 880. 880 plus, what do we have left here? 22 times 10 is going to give us what? 220. Now 880 plus 220 is going to give us 1100. Therefore, the total area of the surface area is 1100 centimeter. Do you have 1100 here? Yes, D. Our final answer is D. Let's move to the next question. In the diagram below, diagram, ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to the DC. AB equals to 16 centimeter, BC is 12 centimeter, CD is 8 centimeter, ABC is 30 degree. Calculate the area of ABC. It means that the area of the total ABCD is what the question asks us to calculate. What is the area of the trapezium? Because this is the trapezium diagram. The area of the trapezium is half 1/2 A plus B multiplied by H. This is the area we are going to use. But something is missing here. We know our A as 8 centimeter. We know our B base at 16 centimeter. But this H is missing here. We don't know H here. What is the question? Did the question give us BC? What is our BC? Yes, BC here. BC here is what? 12 centimeter. 12 centimeter. Now let's look for the H. If we know the answer of H, then we can now calculate the area of the trapezium. Without that, we cannot move forward. First thing we need to do, we have O. This is opposite. This, let me draw it out. Yes, this is B. This is C. Let me call this one O. Now this is H we want to substitute for, and this is what? Hypotenuse. I have told us something about SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA, if you want to know what you want to use, is it cosine, is it sine, or tan? SOHCAHTOA. So mean O Like I was saying, the so mean opposite over hypotenuse. O represent opposite, H represents hypotenuse. Y can represent adjacent over hypotenuse. Y to represents opposite over adjacent. Now what do we have here? We have two sides here. This face is opposite, this face is what? H hypotenuse. Therefore, which one go with it? Sine. It means that we are going to use what? Sine. This one is 30 degree. Let's begin to calculate sine 30 degree. It's the same thing as what do we have as opposite? Opposite is H. What is our hypotenuse? What is our hypotenuse? Our hypotenuse is what? Is 12, isn't it? Yes, 12. What is sine 30? Sine 30 is the half, 1/2, or we can call it 0.5. Therefore, we are going to change this sine 30 to what? To 0.5 equals to h divided by 12. What is the next thing we are going to do now is that we are going to cross multiply 0.5 multiplied by 12, h multiplied by 1. Therefore, we are going to h multiplied by 1 give us h, which is height. 12 multiplied by 0.5 is going to give us 6. Therefore, our h height is what? 6. We are going to put 6 here. Therefore, we have discovered h for 6, while the a is 8. This space is filled up. Let's go to the next page so that we can write out the area of the trapezium to work this out. What is our area of the trapezium? Area of the trapezium is half of a plus b multiplied by h. What is our h? H is what we just got now. We got 6 for h. What is our a? Our a is what? Let me go back so that this is our 8 at the top, 8. Our b is 16. The h we got here, which is this one, will represent the h. Let's go back. Our a is what? 8. Our b is what? 16. Therefore, let's begin to work this out. Area of trapezium is 1/2 over what is our 8? A 8. What is our b? 16. What is our h? 6. Area of trapezium is 1/2. 8 plus 16 is going to give us 24 multiplied by 6. 2 here 1, 2 here 12, going to give us 12. Therefore, area of trapezium, the one that remains is 1 times 12 times 6, mean 12 times 6. 6 times 2 is going to give us 12, remainder 1. 6 times 1, 6 plus 1, 7. Our final answer is going to be 72 centimeter raised power 3, raised power 2, mean 2. Let's go back to check if we have 72 there. Yes, we have 72 here. C. Our final answer is what? C. C. Let's move to the next question. Given that tan this equals to 21/20, find the value of that. Now let me write out the question out so that we can begin to solve this question. Tan equals to 21 divided by 20, isn't it? Let's use calculator to divide 21 divided by 20. What is it going to give us? It's going to give us 1.05. Now, going to give us 1.05. We are trying to substitute to look for this, isn't it? Therefore, now is going to be like this. Now, 1.05. We are going to use calculator to calculate this one. first thing that you need to press shift, then now press sand. Type the number 1.05. It's going to give us the degree. It gave us 46.40 degree. That's our final answer. Do you have that? Yes. Our answer is E. E. Let's move to the next question. We have this question that say a raised power 2 minus 9 over a raised power 2 minus a. Let's begin to solve this question. What we are going to do, we are going to take a lot of space to do this calculation. I think I have extra space. Okay, no problem. Now we have this a raised power 2 minus, let me divide this space because we are going to use enough space. Therefore, we have 9. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. It's the same thing as 3 raised power 2, isn't it? Yes. Okay. A raised power 2 minus a multiplied by, if you have something like this, a raised power 2 minus 3a plus 6. Let's work this one out so that we want us to spread it. A raised power 2 minus 3a plus 2. Now we are going to look for two-digit number that we can multiply together, that will do what? That will give us 2. But when we add this together, it's going to give us 3. What is that number? 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is going to give us 2. 2 plus 1 is going to give us what? Minus 3. Therefore, what we are going to do, we are going to say we have minus 3a. Minus 3a is going to be replaced with minus a minus 2a. Is going to give us what? Minus 3. You are owing 1 naira and you are owing 2 naira. You add everything together, it's going to be minus 3. We are going to replace this minus 3a with this one, minus a minus 2a. Therefore, let's work it out. This one minus a, isn't it? Minus 2a plus 2. Let's close the brackets to look for the factor. What is the common factor within a raised power 2 minus a? Is a. When you take 1a out of this, it's going to remain 1a. This one, when you take this one, it's going to remain 1, nothing. Minus, what is common factor between here? 2a plus 2. That is 2. What is left? A plus 1. That's what is left. What is the common, what we are going to write out? We write out a. Therefore, we are going to write a minus 1. You take 1 out of this, and then what you use as a factor, this a and this one minus 2, you are going to write them a minus 2. This is our final answer. Therefore, we are going to replace this one, take it out, and replace it what? With this one. A minus 1 bracket a minus 2. We have replaced that one over. Now let's use this one the same way we work this one out. Let me write it out. This denominator is a raised power 2 plus a minus 6, isn't it? We are going to look for two numbers that we can multiply together that will give us 6. When you plus it or minus it, it's going to give you 1a. It's going to give you 1a. Therefore, we are going to change this plus a to what? To that number. Let me write plus a. That's what we have. We want to change this. And the two-digit number we have is what? The two-digit number that we have is 3 and 2. We're supposed to use 3 and 2. Got it? It's 3 and 2. The two number that we're supposed to multiply together that will give us 6, it will give us 6. And when we minus or plus, it's going to give us 1a. We are going to have what? We are going to have plus 3a minus 2a. When you see plus 3a minus 2a, because you have excess of 3 now, when you pay out of the 2 naira, you still have plus 1a, which is this one that we have. Therefore, this plus a here, we are going to replace it with Therefore, we are going to replace what? This plus a, this plus a, this plus a here with this plus 3a minus 2a, because it's the same thing. When you say plus 3a minus 2a, it's going to give you plus a. Our final answer here will now be plus 3a minus 2a minus 6. Let's close the brackets and factorize. What is the common factor within here? Is a. When you take one a out, it will going to remain 1. This one will remain 3. What is common factor here? Is 2. What is left here? A. How many 2 can we see in 6? 3. Therefore, the final one that we are going to write out is what? We are going to write a plus 3 and a minus 2. That's what we are going to write out here. A plus 3 and a minus 2. Now, let's cut this one out. Let's cut this one out. Before we cut that one out, I want us to do this. You do this one as well. A raised power 2 minus 3a minus 3a. Let's use that one too. No more space here. Okay, let me let me let me use this space. A power minus 3a. Therefore, a raised power 2 minus 3a is the same thing as a plus 3 brackets a minus 3 is the same. Yes, a raised power 3 minus a 3 raised power 2 is the same thing as a plus 3 and a minus 3. By the time you multiply them together, you are going to get this one, a raised power 2 minus 9. That's what you are going to get. Now you will replace them with these ones. With this one, let's go to the next page so that we will rewrite this our question out. This space is occupied. Let's go to another page. Now this is it. What can we cut out that look the same? A plus 3 here look alike. Cut this one out. A plus 3 here, they look alike. But we have a minus 3 here. Do you have a minus 3? No. 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 Okay, this one we are going to factorize it. This a2. Let's change it. Let's factorize it. We have a minus 3 left here over, what is the common factor here? Is a. A raised to power 2, that's a. Going to be 1a will be left over 1 multiplied by a minus 1 bracket a minus 2 bracket a minus 2. This a minus 2 and a minus 2, they look alike. Cancel it, isn't it? Now a minus 1 and a minus 1 here, they look alike. Cancel it. What do we have left? We have a minus 3 over this a that is left here over a, or we can say a minus 3 minus over a. 1 here, a here, a here. What we are going to have left is 1 minus 3 over a. This will be our final answer. Let's go back to the previous. Yes, what is our final answer here? A 1 minus, no, no, no. Let me go back to check our answer. Our final answer is 1 minus 3 over a. 1 minus 3 over a. 1 minus 3 over a. Our final answer is what? C. C, 1 minus 3 over a, which is C. Final answer is C. Let's move to the next question. A chord of a circle is 8 centimeters from the center of the circle. Calculate the radius of the circle if the length of the chord is 12 centimeters. Yes, let's draw a circle. This is circle. What is chord? A chord is this line. This is a chord. And this is the center of a circle. And we are told a chord of a circle is 8 centimeter from the length, from the center, 8 centimeter from the center of the circle is 8 centimeter from the circle. From here to here, it is called 8, isn't it? 8. Now the question said that we should calculate the radius. The length of the chord we were told that is 12, isn't it? 12. 12. From here, let me call it A, B. From A to B is 12 centimeter length. And what is the radius? That's what the question say. Calculate the radius. Let's form the radius. We can form the radius like this. From center to one angle is what is radius, R. That's radius. Now we were told that we should calculate this radius. How can we calculate this radius? From A to B is 12 centimeter. If we divide this into 2, we are going to get 6. Let me redraw it out. Something like this. If we divide this 12 into 2, it's going to give us 6 of this triangle. While the other part of here also will be what? 6, 6. The total will now be 12. Now we are divided. This height we were told that is 8 centimeter. Now this is radius. How do we calculate it? Anything hypotenuse is the longest centimeter length when you draw a triangle. Therefore, the formula we are going to use is Pythagorean theorems. We are going to use Pythagorean theorems. R raised power 2 equals to, isn't it, 8 raised power 2 plus 6 raised power 2. Because it's the longest length, we are going to use plus for it, not minus. If you are looking or trying to calculate hypotenuse, the longest of triangle shape. Now, R raised power 2, what is 8 times 8? 64. What is 6 times 6? 36. Now let's add this one up. 6 plus 4, 10, 0, remainder 1. 3 plus 6, 9, plus 1, that's 10. Therefore, we have 100. This raised power 2, we are going to put it on top of that 100 so that the radius will stand alone without anything raised power square root, anything square root 2. Therefore, what is the square root of 100? The square root of 100 is what? 10. Our radius is going to be 10 centimeter. Do we have 10 here? Yes. B. Our final answer is what? B. Let's move to the next question. In the figure below, AOB is a center of a circle which center is 0 and radius 3.5 centimeter. If the reflex angle AOB is 270 degrees, calculate the length of the minor arc AB. Therefore, the formula we are going to use from here, let me explain. The length of the minor is here. Starting from here, let me call it AB. From A to B here, it is called length of arc. Length of arc. From here to here, we were told that it's 290. The total angle of a circle is 360 degrees. We have from here to here 90. What will now be inside here, the angle here? We are going to say 360 minus 290 degrees. It's going to give us 70 degrees. The inner angle here, 70. By the time you add everything together, there must be 360 degrees. Now let's look for what is the formula of length of arc. The length of arc, the formula is this. Yes, we are going to multiply with the circumference of a circle. What is circumference of a circle? Is 2 pi r. This is the formula we are going to use to solve this question. What is our pi? We already know that it's 22/7. What is our radius? Our radius is 3.5, isn't it? And our pi is 22/7. Therefore, let's begin to solve. And this one, we already have the angle of what? 70 degree. The one we calculated here, inner one here. Because from here, like this, to here, it is called setup. From A to B, it is length of arc. To calculate the length of arc, now calculate the length of arc. We don't have the length of arc. That's what is missing now. That's what we are going to look for. What is length of arc? Let me shorten it. LA, length of arc. What is our degree here? Is 70 degree. What we calculated in here over 360 degree multiplied by 2 multiplied by 22/7. What is our radius? 3.5 is our radius based on what the question give us. Therefore, what are we going to do next now? Are we going to divide? Yes. 7 can cut 70. 7 here 1, 7 here 10, isn't it? What is next that can cut? We can cut is 0. Is 0 here is 0. Is 0 here is 0. What next can cut it? I think we can use 2. How many 2 can we see in 3? 1. Remainder 1, add it to the 6, 16. How many 2 can we see in 16? 8. 2 here, 1. Yes, what can we use to divide this again? We can still use 2. How many 2 can we see in 18? 9. How many 2 can we see in 22? 11. What do we have left now? Only what we have left is 11 multiplied by 3.5 divided by 9. Therefore, LA, the length of arc is 11 multiplied by 3.5 divided by 9. Let's use calculator for the remaining one. 11 multiplied by 3.5 is going to give us 38.5 divided by 9. 38.5 divided by 9 is going to give us what? It's going to give us 4. Therefore, the length of arc is going to give us 4.277. Let's approximate this to 2 decimal places. 4.28. That's our final answer, length of arc. Do we have 4.28? Yes, D. Our final answer is what? D. Let's move to the next question. In the figure below, yes, in the figure below, RST is a tangent of the circle XUV. Find UST. UXT. We are trying to look for the angle here, the total. Therefore, we are going to look for the UST. Therefore, the total of angle here, both 44 and this face. What is missing here? Angle of alternative angle. Here, if this face is 52, this face will be also 52. Let me draw it out back. If this face is 52 degree, it means that this face will be what? 52. It is called angle of alternative. Angle of alternative. And we have 44 here already before, and we are going to look for UXT. UXT. Therefore, we have seen 54 here and 52 is already here. We are going to add the 2 degree together. That's what will give us the final answer. 52 plus 44, 6, 9. Going to give us 96 degree. The UST is 96 degree. Do you have 96 degree there? Yes, C. Final answer is C. Let's move to the next question. Yes, in the diagram below, what is the value of x? If we look at this, is polygon. How many sides do we have here? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6. We have 6 polygon here, hexagon. Now, what is the sum of interior angle of the hexagon? The sum of the interior of this polygon is, we have a formula for it, 2n minus 4 raised. Yes, this is the total sum of the angle here. Angle here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 angle here, but one is missing here. This face is missing out. This face is missing out. Is missing out. Therefore, let's calculate the sum, the total sum of the interior angle. Then we now add everything up to know the one that is missing there. 2 multiply, what is our n? Our n is number of 6 hexagon, because there are 6 sides there. 6 minus 4 bracket 90. 2 times 6, that's 12, minus 4, 90. This one is going to give us 8 multiplied by 90 degree. It's going to give us 720 degree. Now we have the total of 70 degree. That must be 70 inner here. Let's add everything up with the missing one. To look for the missing one, I will call that one y. The missing one, let me call it y. We have 100 plus, we have 101 degree, we have 135 degree, we have 125 degree, and we have 99 degree. Plus y that is missing, the total must be what? 720 degree. Let's add everything up. 110 plus 101 plus 135 plus 125 plus 99 is going to give us 570. 570 degree plus y equals to 720 degree. Let's collect like, therefore y is equal to 720 minus, because by the time you jump this 570 equals to, there's nothing there, it means that there is an invisible plus there. By the time you join is equal to, it's going to change to minus 570. Therefore, we are going to have 150. Our y equals to what? 150. This one that is missing inner here. And this is angle of a straight line. The question say look for the value of x. We are looking for x. When you see something like this, a straight line, and the question said that we should look for x here, and we have gotten here for what? 150 degree. The missing one, which is y, I call y, is what? 150 that we just got. Now what will now be the x? This is the angle of a straight line. Anything angle of a straight line, the sum of angle of straight line is 180. 180 minus 150 is going to give us what? 180 minus 150. S is going to give us what? 30. Therefore, the value for x is 30. Do we have 30 there? Yes. E. Our final answer is E. Let's move to the next question. Convert 241 in base 5 to base 8. Now, the first thing that you need to convert it to base 10. Then from base 10, you now convert it back to base 8. Then we get our final answer. What is the number? 241. It is in base 5 already. Now we want to convert to base 10. You start from 0, 1, 2. You label it. Now you start from here. 1 multiplied by your base. 1 multiplied by your base. What is, let me bracket it. Plus again. What is under the 4 multiplied by your base? 4 multiplied by your base. What is raised power what? 1 is under the 4. Put 1. Plus again. 2 multiplied by your base. 2 multiplied by the base. What is under the 2? 2 raised power 2. Now anything raised power is 0. 5 raised power 0 is 1. 1 times 1, 1. Plus 4 times 5, 20 plus this one, 5 times 5, 25. 25 multiplied by 2, that will give us 50. What will be the total? 71. The total will be 71. We have converted it to what? To base 10. Now let's convert it to base 8, because the question said that we should convert it to base what? Base 8. 71. So we are going to use 8 throughout. How many 8s can we see in 71? 71, how many 8s? That will be 8 times. 8 times. We are going to see 8 in 71. So we use, what can we use again? Now here, when we use, how many 8 can we see is 8, isn't it? And its remainder what? Which is 64. You know it's 64. Now say 71 minus 64 is going to give us 7. Remainder 7. How many 8 can we see in 8? 1. Remainder what? Remainder is 0. You will use 8 again because you will be using 8 throughout. How many 8 can we see in 1? Impossible. Therefore, 0. Remainder 1 that you want to 1. Now, if you want to write your answer, you will start. If you want to write your answer, you will write it from down upward like this. So that we are going to write it, because we have converted this to what? To base 8. You will start from 107. Our final answer is 107 in base 8. That's our final answer. Do we have 107? Yes, B. 107. B. Final answer is B. Thank you for listening. I remain Sunday Bada. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video. Thank you. Bye bye.